Everything I see up in my head just comes to life.
You barely have any idea of how amazing your life is and everything that the universe is working in your favor and doing for you behind closed doors and in ways that you can't even see with your physical eyes. And the point and the lack of gratitude that you have towards life is the reason why you're not where you want to be right now. And I've realized that over this weekend, something happened that made me become a lot more conscious of how much gratitude I needed to have for my life, for everything, for every little thing, and to stop overlooking the small things and only focusing on the goals that I haven't hit yet or the things that I haven't done yet that I desire so much. And it's just brought it all back home and just made me connect more with myself and to just come back to the fundamentals. And in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys that story and how I've been able since the weekend to be able to process that. But before we get into that, what's going on? My name is Charles. I'm an online fitness coach that specializes in helping women lose 25 pounds by overcoming their emotional eating and letting go of the thoughts that keep them overweight and finally let go of the weight to live in their ideal physical body. So if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. And if you're not new here, welcome back, my friend. So what happened was this weekend, I went to Toronto with my sister and her boyfriend. We went to a concert. We had a great time. And on the drive back from Toronto, which is like a 7-hour drive from my house, we were maybe 15 minutes out on the highway and it was pouring. The last 2 hours of the drive, it was pouring like crazy. And I need to be concentrated. I was awake. I felt good. We partied hard, but I felt, I had good energy. But maybe 15 minutes out from my house, it was pouring like crazy. We were in Canada, but like it felt like Florida hurricane weather, and it was just down like a downpour that I can't even explain. And I was behind the wheel, and I had both hands on both of my hands on the steering wheel, and I wasn't going that fast. I was maybe going 50, 55, and I come up in this curve, and on the highway in the roads in Quebec, there's like these big crevices or these holes that like the 18 wheelers are so heavy during the wintertime when it like gets hot and cold, sort of breaks the road down. And so your car just gets projected into those lines, whether you like it or not. And it was raining and the car, I had both hands on the steering wheel and the car just started to hydroplane. And I can tell you that I had literally no control. Like the car just started, just drifting. I could feel the tail end of the car just sliding. And this is my sister's boyfriend's car. So I was familiar with it. I had good tires, but I had no control of the vehicle. There's no outside force that I could try to put onto the car for it to be saved. There's no power I could exert. There's no amount of strength that I could have that would bring the car back. There's literally both hands on the steering wheel. And it's just at that moment, it probably lasted 0.2 seconds. But for me, I promise you guys, it probably lasted like a solid 10 seconds in my head. Everything became slow-mo and the lights slowed down. And it was like this moment. And I was like, both hands on the steering wheel, like I've said 5 times already, but it's just like, I was there and clenching my jaw together, thinking I was going to break a tooth because the pressure that was in my mouth, just like holding on for dear life, literally. And at that moment, it just sort of made me awaken to the fact that we don't have any power. We are not in control. Although our egos want to have this great illusion that we are, at the end of the day, we're really not. And we are created to create, and we're here to be co-creators in our life and to give a direction to our life and to point God into the things that we want to bring and manifest into our life. But even then, we don't have any control, because at that moment, all I wanted was to feel safe. And as little safety as I felt, I knew I was going to be okay. And so after the car slid, and there was a big pickup truck, I forgot to say there's a big pickup truck on my right side. After the car slid, I got very close to this pickup truck, but it's almost like my angels came down and said, yep, no, not today. And just the car just like got back into those tracks, and just I was like, oh my God. And the survival instinct came over me and really just kept me safe, kept me going. And it's at that moment that it like made me reconnect with the amount of gratitude I need to have towards life, that our health is not guaranteed. It is not promised, though it is the law. You're never guaranteed tomorrow. You're not even guaranteed the next moment. All you have is right now. And it made me realize, how present am I actually? How is my conscience telling me to act with gratitude every single day, and to act on that, making yesterday jealous, improving myself and growing more into the leader I aspire to be, into the individual I aspire to be, into the boyfriend, the man, the future father, all these things. It's on me to have gratitude for every step of that journey. And it's the same thing for you. Where are you at in your life right now? Where are you not being grateful? Where are you lacking that gratitude to God, to your life, to you? Where are you not showing yourself that love? Because I realized that there was definitely a feeling of taking things for granted. It's like, yeah, this is expected, or yeah, like this is owed to me. And I didn't fully realize that in a way, but it's awakened me to the fact of like, well, you know what? Everything can be taken away. But it's in that fear that I genuinely believe where you can cultivate immense gratitude, because whether you have it or not, or whether it's been taken away or not, more than likely you're going to learn the lesson if it's taken away, because you'll feel that feeling of having lost whatever it is that was taken away by life. But it just made me wake up Monday morning and be a lot calmer, a lot more poised, a lot more grateful, a lot more loving, a lot more present, a lot more conscious of everything, literally everything. And it's really had me shift just my mindset, literally, and my perspective and the way I was viewing things, and the importance of love, and showing love to myself, showing love to the people around me, showing love to everyone that I care about and that cares about me, and showing thankfulness and showing gratitude and saying the things that I want to say, and loving myself and showing up for myself, making yesterday jealous, like I say every day, and just pouring my heart into my clients and getting them to learn the things that will generate the results in their life, and just making everybody happy and feeling that happiness. And it's really in a moment where I literally had no strength, no power, no control over the outcome, where I felt so much immense gratitude. And I'm sharing this because I don't know what would happen, what would have happened if the car slid and we hit that pickup truck and it spun, and I don't know. And that's not what I'm gonna know. But I don't know that version of the story, and I'm very thankful that we were saved and we were okay. But all this to say, it's really put things in perspective, and it's really brought me back to what actually matters. And yeah, just giving me the spark to hit life in a different angle, and to just have even more gratitude, more gratefulness in my day. So just a message from the heart. Yeah, if this resonated with you, make sure to leave a like down below. If you have anything that's coming up for you in your heart to comment down, make sure to drop a comment down below for me and for everyone here, so we can all share together. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you get the new videos that I'm posting, making yesterday jealous, with every single one of you. So I'm very thankful you took the time to watch this video. Hopefully it spoke to you. And just from my heart to yours, make sure you're practicing gratitude in your everyday life, being grateful for everything that you have, everything you don't have, for everything. Literally, be grateful for everything. And my friends, it's been an awesome video. Super thankful to be spending this time with you here. I'm gonna go eat dinner. It's a later upload, but I love you guys just as much. And as always, just like it says, like the sign behind me, keep making yesterday jealous.